Hello family, thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to talk about long distance relationship and why it doesn't work. Now, if today is the first time you're stopping by, kindly consider subscribing to my channel, hit on the bell, and then don't forget to share the video. At the end, if you like the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have questions, suggestions, kindly leave it in the comments below. Now let's dive in. Long distance relationship comes with its many challenges. That said, it doesn't mean it's not successful. There are the pros and there are the cons. Now, one thing that bothers long distance relationship is trust. Over time, trust diminishes. Why? Because a beautiful young lady meets a handsome young man, and before you know it, there's distance and the lady continues to meet other equally handsome men. The young man also continues to meet other beautiful young women, gets bombarded with so many women who are available who are looking for men. Unfortunately, these women sometimes know that the young man might have somebody, but they care less. And so, if you are not careful, if you don't have self control, then you're going to get carried away and you're going to forget about your original woman with whom you have a relationship, with whom when you first met, you wanted to start a family. And so let's all be more conscious about this. And then when you're in a long distance relationship, make it known. Don't hide each other. Talk more, chat more, take pictures and share. Let people know about you. Now, if you feel bored at some point, start a hobby. If you like reading, get a book, go to the library, read. You can start a craft, you can learn piano, you can learn to play a different kind of musical instrument. You can actually learn to do craft and cook or bake something interesting, something fun that won't take away your time and let you not forget about the other person with whom you are in a long distance relationship. The other thing that usually occurs is in long distance relationships, sometimes couples fight each time they have to get on the phone to talk to each other. It just so happens that if you are together, it's easier to explain yourselves. But on the phone, maybe you don't really have an idea where the other person went when you call them and they were unable to pick up. And so the next time you get them on the phone, you've planned to more like say something that's gonna hurt them because they hurt you by not responding to your phone call, or you know what I mean. Yeah, and so it creates a lot of fighting once you meet. Instead of talking and having fun, sharing the fun things in your day, you plan to fight. So let's work on that too. If someone is not responding to your phone calls, just send a message. Hey, I called you, I didn't hear from you. Let me know if everything is okay. Check on each other. Forget about the fears, work on it. Talk more about your fears, your hopes. The reason for which you hooked up is what you have to focus more on. Be positive and understand each other from each other's needs. Now, the other thing that bothers long distance relationship is cheating. Sometimes cheating will occur because of all the things I've mentioned earlier. However, it doesn't give you the opportunity, or it doesn't mean say, oh, because it's long distance relationship, I have hormones, I have feelings, and I'm bound to cheat. When you do that, you're not being faithful and it's going to hurt your relationship. So hang with people who will not lead you to cheating. Change your friends if they are leading you to doing things that you don't really want to do. Until you find the right people to hang with that will help you keep your long distance relationship keep changing. I know it can be challenging, but it is possible. Now, traveling can become a problem too in long distance relationship. For instance, packing your things every weekend and packing your things to travel, drive a long distance to go meet each other can be boring, it can be financially not sustainable, and so people tend to, okay, how about I just find somebody who is close by, who whom I don't have to spend so much money to go and meet. But all, as I'm reminding you again, don't forget your first goal, your first motive for which you decided to meet. The goal was for you to work towards meeting each other at some point. Work towards moving in together as a married couple. That way, if you have a goal, then you're not going to be disappointed. You won't give up so early and complain about money wasted and money being used. Now, the last one that I think is a problem is jealousy. Sometimes, because of social media, in a long distance relationship, you could even be tagged in a picture that you have no idea about. And so, if that is happening in your relationship, ask the question, who is this person in your picture? I'm just checking, I'm not being nosy, but maybe you can introduce me. And if the person is unable to do that, and they could clearly have done that, then there's something fishy that you would want to sit down and talk about. Tag each other in your comments, in your social media pages. If you have pictures, use them as profile pictures. Make a conscious effort to become friends with each other's friends. That also minimizes the idea of having worries and being jealous of each other's friends. There are people who do not care whether you have somebody in your life or you don't. They will still be hanging around ready to take you, or seize every little opportunity to be cheating on the other person's spouse or partner. And for that, you would have to speak to somebody who can help you, talk to a counselor, talk to somebody who can support you. But it is possible to maintain a long distance relationship. It works if you really talk about the challenges you are facing. Life brings its challenges to us. There are so many celebrity couples who have also been in long distance relationships and they are still going strong. Somebody like Nicole Kidman, um, David Beckham, Victoria Beckham, they have all been in long distance relationship. Gwen Stefani, and so I just believe that if you work on it and you pray and leave things in God's hands, He gives His children what is good for them. Now pray a lot and work on being together. Work towards your ultimate goal of being together. If you are able to do that, you will come to realize that at the end of the day, even though it was challenging, you've been able to achieve your ultimate goal of meeting and staying together as a couple, which is what you had planned at the beginning. So don't do long distance relationship for a long time. As soon as you find somebody that you like, whether it's online, whether it's close by, or even outside of where you live in a different country, let your goal be working towards moving in with that person. That is, if you are legally married, that's what I mean. That's what I believe in. And so, yes, work completely towards getting together and enjoying the rest of your life together. Pray, don't forget, it's possible, but even though it's challenging and can be challenging, it's still possible. Thank you so much for watching to this point. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit on the subscribe button. Also like the video, give it a thumbs up, and then share and invite your friends to subscribe to our channel, and let's all get this conversation going. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you again in my next one. Same time, same place, and same space. Be well. Bye for now.